lineups because they got another one tonight for UTA. Howard Payne, they're missing their leading scorer, Michael House. He has been sick, and it's an illness that it's not COVID, but it's been lingering now for a couple of weeks. In talking to a lot of the UTA players, everybody, the allergies here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area have just exploded. Everybody feeling a little under the weather.
Yeah, you got to be cautious right now, and it's best to be safe than sorry.
Mwamba deep in the corner, a little bit too strong. Rebound pulled away by Miles Brown, the sophomore out of Houston, Texas. Howard Payne coming off a loss to Abilene Christian on Sunday. That was considered an exhibition game, as this is. But for UTA, this goes on the record. KO got a piece of it.
And that's something KO may do most of the night because of his jumping ability and those guards trying to penetrate for the Yellow Jackets.
Mwamba for three again. This time he buries it.
Good pass, squared up his feet. Good follow through.
3 of the last 4 games, Patrick Mwamba has been in double figures. They need him to score. And that's one of the things that Coach Young was telling us before the game. He said, defensively, we got it. Offensively, we have to execute a lot better. They didn't in that first half against Oklahoma on Sunday. Second half, much better. The 3 on the way, won't find the net. Offensive rebound. Frederick Watts, shot clock violation. Watts shot, no good.
That was a good solid defense. Rotation by the defense by the Mavs. Good talking on defense. Got the hand up. Here's the nice little block there by KO. You know, his guards, you know, for the Yellow Jacks, you got to understand it's postal time inside there.
There you go.
Don't want to get it stamped.
31 blocks on the drive. Nick Alame, who moved back into the starting lineup tonight, started the first game, has come off the bench. He missed the previous 4 games because of a hamstring injury. Did play in that Oklahoma game limited minutes. Watts a little off balance. No, try it again. Whistle and a foul. I think Frederick Watts better realize that KO's in there.
Yeah, he's going to realize that, you know, throughout the night. That particular time he got fouled right here. You see he's going up strong. Didn't get it, get back up again, get another rebound. But there's no need to foul on that. You got KO in the middle.
Right.
Might as well let him go and eject a shot.
Here's Frederick Watts, the graduate out of Channelview, Texas. Graduated from McPherson. You know, talking coaching staff of Howard Payne before the game, they said he's a big guy. He's strong, and he's using his COVID year to play right now.
Yeah, and when you say strong, Ron, he's one of those guys, remind me back in the day of Adrian Dantley.
There you go.
Undersized, post in there, but can get the job done.
Looks like he should be a middle linebacker. Ball is saved, UTA with a 4-point advantage. Want to get going offensively. Last 3 games, UTA has only averaged 56 points a game. Alley-oop to KO.
Now I thought that pass was going out to the out to the parking lot, but KO grabbed it and put it down strong.
Well, you and I were just oohing and eyeing before the game. If you come to a UTA game, watch the way KO warms up. He is well above the rim. Here's Ballou out of Port Arthur, Texas. No place to go. Godfrey lets it fly. Bischoff, nice job blocking out. Ends up into the hands of Watts. Floats it. No. Howard Payne looking for their first field goal of the ball game. They're now 0 for 6. UTA's hit their last 3. KO wants it. Watts, nice job pushing him off the left block. Alame. Got it.
It's a great drive by Alame. He's using his strength, his power to get off his shot. Good follow through on his jumper.
Now you remember he had 17 versus Mary Hardin Baylor. That's the Nick Alame that we were hoping to see this year. Hamstring injury, missing 4 games before the OU game. Really has hampered him. Pull-up jumper, tough shot for Miles Brown. UTA looking to make it 5 for 5. Bishop plants, shoots, doesn't get it. Ballou comes out of the pack. He is a heady, smart player. And a whistle, and that's going to be a charge. How about Javon Levi standing in there tough?
Yeah, standing there tough, coming down the floor. You know, held his ground, stopped right there, hands up. Defense, offense tried to go to the side, but there's no way. The official said it got to go the other way.
Brandon Talbot's checked into the lineup for UTA wearing jersey number 1, and that's good scouting on the part of Javon Levi. They know Ballou takes over 6 free throws a game. So they know he's going to dribble drive.
Yeah, and Blue, he kind of over dribbles a lot with the basketball, but he's clever with it at the end because he usually finds shooters.
Here's the keys to the game for Howard Payne, Coach.
Yeah, the keys for the game for them was low turnovers. We just saw one, and then, three-point shooting, from the outside.
Still looking for their first field goal of the ball game. We've played 4 minutes. Watts, he'll launch the three. Mwamba pulls it away. Talbot spotting up. Likes the shot, takes the shot, and makes the shot.
Yeah, now, I had some key for the games that for the Mavs was, points in the paint with defensive transition, but I think it's going to come into more center and enjoy this game.
Once again, next time they play, it'll be in conference play. Talking to Greg Young before the game, he said, we've really gotten better in a lot of areas. KO showing a little right-handed jump hook.
Good sign right there. Get the ball inside. Points in the paint is important tonight.
And every time you play a non-conference schedule, you always want to get better for your conference. The three on the way. No, KO goes. My goodness. I think he took the quarter off the top of the backboard.
KO got that one and said, excuse me, please, I'll take that.
9-0 run now for the Mavs. Miles Kaler's checked into the lineup, number 3 for Howard Payne, the junior out of Athens, Texas. He was a big-time scorer in high school. 10 on the shot clock. UTA will have it. And we're already seeing Coach Young using different combos.
Yes.
And that's what he wanted to
do.
do.
Different combos out there and using fresh legs early. But I like the way they passing the basketball on offense, Ron, from side to baseline, to skip pass over. And, they're doing a great job finding each other. 5
assists on the 6 baskets made already for UTA. Jack Hoiberg's checked into the lineup. He has done a nice job this season. Mwamba for 3. Hoiberg comes up with it. Talbot, nice pass inside. Wilson off the glass, and it's an 11-0 run, and he'll go to the line.
That's what you call sharing the basketball. Get the rebound, pass it to a teammate, find another teammate, good combination pass. But then right here, once you get inside the gut of the defense, find that player at the block.
And here's Shamar Wilson, the freshman out of Avondale, Arizona. Phoenix College, didn't play at all last season. Harold Mayart will come into the lineup for Howard Payne, number 33, the junior out of Austin, Texas. Wilson played well against Oklahoma. Had 8 points in 13 minutes, 4-7 shooting, and you can see the promise that Wilson has shown this season.
Yeah, it's shown a lot, and really working hard in practice and doing all the right things, even in the games.
Had 15 versus Barry Hardin Baylor, and Howard Payne still looking for their first field goal of the ball game. 0 for 9 to start things out. They haven't scored in over 3.5 minutes. Kaler throws it away right into the hands of Mwamba. Talbot wanted it, got it, quickly covered up. Nice job defensively by Kaler. There's the double on Wilson. Mwamba, that is so sweet. Oh, my! Montez Young Jr. couldn't get it the first time, and he's going to hear about that after the game from his teammates.
The best thing about it, he got it back, and he got a rebound out of it, too.
It's the Moses Malone play.
2 for 1, 2 for 1.
He was priceless. Let's look at this again. It's like, I want to dunk it away.
I want the rebound. I want to get the stats up. Yeah, there you go.
I was doing the Atlanta Hawks, and Moses played. He'd have like 3 offensive rebounds in a possession and then get the basket.
Right. You know who did that in the WNBA was Courtney Paris.
Courtney Paris did it a lot. Courtney, we love you. Courtney Paris, of course, played for the Wings. Has a ring on the drive. Whistle and a foul is going to be called. 14-0 run for UTA.
Yeah, Howard Payne's just got to settle down, offensively. He's throwing a couple of passes away, some charge call in there, and, they got to get some penetration to the basket. They got to, and I think they're afraid of that because of the size of the Mavericks.
Especially when KO is in there, and he's on the bench right now. UTA beat Howard Payne last year 113-57. UTA leads the overall series 4-1. They first met back in 1959. It was the first ever road game for UTA and the 3rd game overall in their history. By the way, Howard Payne won that one 71-69. And no, Fred, don't say that I called that game.
I was getting ready to say. You still look good, brother.
I was a sideline guy.
You still look good. You still look good.
Yeah, you liar. But it's Christmas. We'll be nice. Howard Payne 0 for 9 to start the game. 6.5 minutes gone by looking for their first basket. Good defense by UTA. Watts can't come up with it. Had it, lost it, into the hands of Hoiberg. Mayart walks with him step to step. Hoiberg falls down, still gets it away. Great movement right now by the Mavs. Young from outside, in and out. Wilson fights for it. Last one to touch it, Howard Payne will have it.
Yeah, I thought Young on that shot didn't have his foot placed just right. But he tried to adjust it at the last minute, and that tweaked his shot to a little bit to the right.
Well, UTA lost to Oklahoma on Sunday, 70-50. Shot terribly in the first half. OU shot 55% of the game. That's the best versus UTA this season. But the Mavs did force 17 turnovers. That's the second most they've had this year.
It's great defensive pressure. Everything is coming to play for them defensive-wise. The more practice you get, the more you can apply that into the game.
Mavs get a chance to go home for the Christmas break. Oh, Lame, nice play. Could this be a dunk? Oh, second one. He wanted to, and then he hesitated.
It's one that's in the air. You're indecisive. Should I dunk it? Should I lay it up? And, you just got to go with your first decision. That's to dunk the basketball.
Well, he bailed Montez Young out as far as not being able to dunk. 15-0 run, 20-1 score for UTA. Paz Rojas in the lineup, backing down. Lost the handle, whistle and a foul is going to be called. And Alame he's looking at his teammates, just kind of smiling like, I can't believe I did that.
He said, in his mind, he said, man, this is going to be on film tomorrow.
Yeah, no, really.
I don't want to go home.
Alame, nice inbounds play. Bischoff known for his three, a little strong, knocked around. Young comes up with it. Eight minutes gone by here in the opening half. 6 to shoot. Alame gives it up. Bischoff lets it fly. Got the three.
That's what he can do. He just needed a hand in his face that time. The other time he had an open three.
Coming into the game, 18 of 19 field goal attempt special there. He's got a plan. What does he tell his players? Because he's trying to build a culture there.
Yeah, one thing is, play basketball. Right now they're playing nervous. They're not really executing very well. And then they're turning the ball over. So the main thing is just stay within the system of what we've been doing the last few games. But play going to the basket a little bit more.
Well, Montez Young Jr.'s got his fourth point of the game. Desmond Longino's checked into the lineup for Howard Payne, number 23, the junior out of Louisiana, transfer from Louisiana College. Pull-up jumper, no. KO tips it right back into the hands. Mayart can't finish. And a whistle and a foul, and that should be on Montez Young.
I think every time the Yellow Jackets try to penetrate, they worried about KO in there. And the KO has that no-fly zone in there. That means you can't float the ball up to anything. So, the Yellow Jackets changing their shots.
I like the no-fly zone.
No-fly zone.
And the foul's on Carson Bischoff. I had a great chat with him before the game. He's one of the nicest young men you'd ever want to meet. I mean, he had his back procedure done. Cleared to play back on November 15th. First game back was Utah State. Played in front of about 30 family and friends. Said that was such a thrill. And I was kidding him. I said, so you going back home to Ogden, Utah? He goes, yeah. Get to see the snow. And I said, we're going to be in shorts. It's going to be 80 here
80
tomorrow.
degrees, that's right.
Yeah. You go ahead and frolic in the flakes, but I'm going to be having shorts walking a golf course.
There you go.
KO with an easy play. He's got a half a dozen in the ball game to go along with the block.
Backside defense. You always got to pay attention to the backside there. Your 2-9 player down at that midline area has got to help a lot more, especially on KO.
Here's Blue. They've done a nice job on him. Great hesitation. Shot is launched. First basket of the game. Here is Myart's three-pointer. So at 10:21, over 9.5 minutes, it took Howard Payne to get their first field goal of the game. And they are not afraid to shoot threes. Howard Payne takes 26 a game. They make just about 7, but UTA answers right back.
Yeah, that was a good drive. Alami, triple threat from the free throw area, and just saw a drive lane and went on in there with the left hand.
9 assists now for UTA in this ball game. Great interior defense, knocking it away. Alame up ahead to Levi. Bischoff launches, tried to get his second of the ball game, not able to fall.
Well, those are good shots for him. I mean, those.
Oh yeah.
Right now in transition, you take those.
Up ahead, Alame tries to make the save. Myart knocks it out. Wholesale changes. Godfrey will come back into the lineup for Howard Payne. Kaler will also check into the lineup. And Matthew Hammonds, the freshman out of Glen Rose, Texas, number 21, making his first appearance. You know, in talking to Coach before the game, he's intrigued with Hammonds.
Yeah, Hammonds is one of those players who can shoot from the outside. You got to be careful of leaving him open.
Had a great game against East Texas Baptist, had 9 points in the first half. Coach said he can shoot the basketball. Hoiberg. Shot clock inside of 10. Mwamba for 3, got it.
Good patience on offense. Move the ball inside out, then get the skip pass, catch and shoot.
60% of Mwamba's shots this season have been from beyond the arc. 100% his shots today have been from beyond the arc. Oh, good quick hands. Oh, Levi, how did you pick the pocket?
Now he did all that with one hand too. Just
yeah, really.
One hand steal and then one hand all the way for the scoop shot.
Kaler's going to try to get something going. Kaler's a heck of a shooter out of Athens, Texas, and Kansas Wesleyan. Scored over 2,000 points in high school. His first shot, no. Laz Rojas with the rebound. I got to roll the R's more when we go Rojas.
Rojas.
Mwamba, no. Rojas with the foul. You're gonna do that all night now, aren't you?
There's a nice steal right here, Ron. Look at there, all the way in, one hand, scoop it up. That's how you do it. Finger roll it in.
Levi came in with 642 career assists, top 6 active players in the country in that category. Had that double-double points and assists versus Mary Hardin Baylor. What a welcome addition to this team in his final season. Brown, no place to go, gives it up. Watts, 3. Watts has taken 22 coming into this game. He's only made 3, and he's taken 3 tonight. Boy, Talbot was locked and loaded, pass a little off. Hoiberg, big basketball IQ. Hoiberg lets it fly, got the 3.
Good looking shot, good passes. You can hear the sneakers just making a lot of noise like birds chirping.
Huh. Levi picks the pocket of Kaler, and he's got it. Boy, you can't fall asleep on Levi. That's his 17th steal of the season.
Yeah, he has a nose for the ball, especially at the point of attack at half court.
Howard Payne, 1 of 19 shooting. Pull up by Godfrey, no. Offensive rebound, Watts. I think he took one upside of the head. Here's Talbot. Hoiberg wants it, got it, in and out. Godfrey, the rebound out of Dallas, Texas. Spent time at San Jacinto. I wish we had a camera on you every time KO goes up for a rebound. You like that, don't you?
I like that. You know, instead of going up 10 feet, you go up 15 to throw it down.
Alley-oop again, the second of the ball game. A couple of games ago, I think we counted he had 5 alley-oops, I think it was.
5 alley-oops.
Only 4 points scored by Howard Payne. Might have to start looking up the record book. Fewest points and a half by an opponent. Hoiberg? No. Rojas got it.
I think you rolled that one in there.
855, that's starter, STARTR, 71855. When the Mavs score 70, you get a free starter from walk-ons. I suggest you do that right now.
Yes.
Starters, you better get ready for, or walk-ons, get ready for all the starters coming in getting those appetizers.
I mean, the odds are right now, you know, looks pretty good.
Always enjoy talking to Coach Young. Had a great conversation about so many different things and how holes to fill. But with the injuries he's had and everything else, Young can't. Offensive rebound, put back. Wilson tries it again. Good job by Watts fighting for the board. Once again, without David Azor tonight, whistle and a blocking foul. David feeling under the weather. But the big one is Pedro Castro, who took a hard fall in that Oral Roberts game. And when you look at that foul again, KO fell on top of him. And to see that Pedro actually got up was amazing. It was a major back injury, so much so he had to get surgery on Saturday. And Pedro, I know you're watching, probably with your little one on your lap. We wish you the best, my friend. Heal up quickly.
Absolutely.
Actually showed up at shoot-around today. Doctor said, you're not coming to the game, but you can go to shoot-around for a little bit.
Wow. That's toughness.
Oh, tough cookie. You can see Coach Young. He's not coaching the scoreboard, is he?
He's not even looking at the scoreboard, Ron. He's just worried about every possession that you do. Only time you see the scoreboard is probably at halftime when you walk into the locker room.
Here is Jaron Godfrey, started the last 3 games. As a starter's only shot 26%, averaged 5 points a game. Tyler Pogues checked into the lineup, number 22, the freshman out of Kyle, Texas, for Howard Payne. They have 18 players on their roster. So if we seem like we're kind of fishing here, we're trying to figure out who they are.
Well, you know, you got 18 players. Coach got plenty of time to find the right combinations before this game's over with.
Hoiberg won it, got it right back. Bischoff lets it fly. Nice offensive rebound and the putback by the freshman.
That was a strong rebound. Grab, go get it, put it back in quickly.
And the defense has been outstanding. Shot from the outside, won't find the net. Boy, it's so tough getting on the inside of that defense. Closing in on 4 minutes to play in the opening half. Wilson inside, banging, foul's gonna be called. Got a choice of 2, and they're gonna call it on Reese Ritter out of Grand Prairie, Texas. Just a sophomore, and coaches really like this young man. They think number 10, Reese Ritter, is gonna be a heck of a player.
Yeah, he's gonna be a heck of a player. I mean, does a lot of great things inside and out, you know, for his offense, but defensively, you know, getting in passing lanes, making a lot of things happen.
And here is Shamar Wilson, the freshman we talked about. He's ambidextrous,
and
except shooting hoops.
And I can see that, Ron, because he did a great job posting up down low, and he just willed his way inside, you know, against that defender.
Nicholas Alame comes back into the lineup for UTA. And Wilson back at the line, only a 44% free throw shooter this season. Shaden Payne, another freshman out of Abilene, Texas, number 25 in the lineup for Howard Payne. That's only their second field goal of the ball game.
Well, that's because OK is not in there and the fly zone is open, Ron. So those guys said, hey, let me go a little bit further now so I can penetrate and score.
Offensive rebound and the putback by Wilson. He's got 8 in the contest.
Wilson's at the right spot at the right time to put those rebounds in.
Penetrate
shots and getting some free throw points right now. Defensively at the other end, they just got to box out on the boards.
Right.
UTA is doing a great job, for us getting second effort rebounds.
How about Ballou? He has not taken a field goal attempt in this game, and coming into this contest, he had hit 21 of his last 22 free throw attempts, only gets 1 of 2. As Howard Payne just 1 for their last 12. And I think now if you're UTA, this is what Greg Young and I think every coach, you get a big lead. You don't want play to get sloppy.
No, you want to stay consistent in what you do. And just right there, the prime example, hit the open player and shoot your jump shot.
Talbot's got 6. Both of field goals made have come from beyond the arc. Ballou, they've done a really nice job. Levi has been in his back pocket the entire game. Brown. Wilson lost him, floats it, doesn't get it. Oh, that's a nice play. Mwamba just tipping it to Levi. I like seeing that when a big man knows he can't get the board, but somebody else can.
Yes, that's good teamwork.
Talbot may have gotten away with a couple of walks on that play. Nicolame from outside, a little bit strong on the line drive. Still fighting for it into the hands of Talbot. Oh, beautiful pass inside. Count it. Wilson again. He's got 10.
Yeah, one extra pass, will get you a layup, but I like the defensive hustle.
Well, they wanted execution. UTA coming into this game. They look back. Third basket of the half. Tyler Poag for his first 2. But UTA felt that they had a win with Abilene Christian, let it get away, and they were in a position to win against ORU.
Yeah, you just want to play hard. Those games those are lessons to be learned. And I think tonight they have put it all together. Hey, we want to go out and dominate our opponent.
And Coach Daly over at Howard Payne, they come in with a record of 3-9. They've already played 7 conference games. 2 of those games in conference play, they had the lead.
Right, but with Howard Payne, they just got to hang in there and keep playing the structured defense that coach is trying to teach.
I tell you, Coach Daly's going to do an outstanding job at Howard Payne. He understands the game. Very successful high school coach in the area. And Antonio Romanelli's checked into the lineup. Only the 3rd game he has played this season, number 15. And a whistle and a foul. Jacob Helzer, whose brother is actually here tonight, played for Howard Payne last year. And when I watched Jacob warm up, I said, Steve Kerr. Just not the way he shoots, just the way he looks. Yeah. No offense, but
you should know, Ron. You've been on that NBA side of things.
Yeah. Steve played for the Spurs when I was doing the Spurs. And here is Nicolame. Out of Paris, France. He's an elite combo guard. Just has to stay healthy. Tez Young will check back into the lineup. Nicolame will go out. Alame with a half a dozen in the ball game.
Nicolame is still finding himself trying to get into game shape. A couple of times he has to be taken out.
You miss 4 games and people say, what's the big deal? But his was a hamstring injury. That should be an offensive foul, and it will be. Nice heads-up play, just getting your body in there. Shaden Payne, that's his 2nd personal foul.
That's a great job, stepping in there, taking that charge. People like that, especially when a guy don't get a lot of minutes, making that happen.
Yeah. 2nd charge taken by the Mavs tonight. Here is Bischoff on top. Boy, this is a unique combination. A walk-on, player with a bad back, and a couple of bigs for UTA. KO has to give it up. Young. Back to KO in traffic, and he doesn't get the bounce.
Yeah, that time he could have used the glass on that. When he got a little contact, he'll learn to use the glass on that because he's going to get hit on the elbow a great deal.
Helzer for three, and he knocks it down. That's his first field goal made this season.
It's a good-looking jumper.
That is.
Yeah.
Only points came in December 2nd against UT Dallas. He was 0 for 7 and 0 for 5 from 3 prior to that make. Final 3 seconds. Mwamba is going to be fouled by Ballou right in front of the coach. Wow.
Yeah, that's 1.9. You guys just saw heading to the locker room. Hey.
Oh, what a steal by Nick Alame. Lost the handle, Levi to the hole, the tip, no, Alame gets it back. Bischoff thought about it. Mwamba in the corner, Alame, very unselfish basketball. Four to shoot. Mwamba has to give it up. 2 on the shot clock. UTA will have it.
I thought on Alame's drive there, he could have shot it. He passed it off.
Yeah.
And maybe the coach said in the locker room, hey, look, guys, just pass 7 times and then shoot.
16 assists in that first half. 28 is their high. That came against Mary Hardin Baylor. KO just lost the handle right into the hands of Miles Brown, the sophomore out of Houston, Texas, and Eastfield College. Ballou has been stymied, hasn't even taken a field goal attempt in this ball game, and he came in averaging almost 12 points a ball game. Levi is credited for that defense. Mwamba, the right-handed floater, a little strong. Offensive rebound, no. How about a third time is the charm?
That's good work on the boards. Get 2 rebounds out of it and a score.
Well, for Patrick, 4 of the last 5 games, he's been in double figures. Right into the hands of KO, a little early Christmas present. Out front, Mwamba. Levi, 6 assists in the opening half, the scoop and the score with the right hand.
I don't know how he did that when he stretched, stretched it out like a rubber band man, getting all the way in there for the finger roll.
Levi with 6 points in the ball game. 22 points away from 1,000 for his career. David Azor went over 1,000 points in the last game for his UTA career. From the outside, Godfrey knocks down his 16th from beyond the arc.
That was a different looking shot. He kind of shot at 2 hands like the old Gus Williams back in the day.
Now 54% of his shots are from beyond the arc. He's a streaky shooter. By the way, it's a new season high for Patrick Mwamba. He's got 12 in the ball game. It was 10. He had 10 versus UC Santa Barbara. Ballou's first shot, no.
I think Howard Payne came out of the locker room saying, hey, look, since we can't get inside too much, let's shoot some threes.
Right. Alley-oop, the third one to KO, who slams it down.
You have to pay attention to KO. You can't leave.
I know.
I don't know what they're thinking.
How about the job Levi's done tonight? 7 assists in the ball game. His season high is 10. Well, both Mwamba and KO just out-jumped the rebound. The 3 on the way by Brown, no. UTA will have it. Why not, though? You know, like you were saying, why not start shooting the 3?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're not getting things inside, and so you might as well, you know, shoot the 3 ball and try to get a 2-for-1, get a rebound, and get another second shot.
I like how Riley Davis, assistant head coach, holding up a sign that says zip. I thought we were playing password. I was going to go code.
There it is.
It's just a thought.
There it is, a zip code. That's right.
Zip code.
Over the top right there for the 2 points.
Yeah. The lead is 50. I got a feeling all sorts of records are going to be set in this ball game. Shot from the outside by Ritter off the mark. Ballou got Mwamba up in the air, and Big Patrick commits the infraction.
Got him with the body on that one. You know, Ballou got the rebound and used the body fake. Got him up in the air, and now he's at the free throw line shooting 2.
Now Ballou, the point guard, doesn't get rattled. Smart basketball player, was an American Southwest Conference scholar athlete. Had 16 starts last season, led the team in steals. He's been around a while. This is his 3rd year starting.
I tell you, Ron, with this team, even though Howard Payne is down, you know, by 50-some points, they still are shaking hands and clapping for their teammates and smiling and working. They're working hard.
Tyrell Thompson's checked into the lineup. The senior out of Houston, Texas, plays the forward spot. And UTA just keeps pouring it on. They've hit 4 of their last 5. Howard Payne starting out like they did the first half, cold shooting the basketball. Now see, I like that Godfrey hustled for that.
Yes.
You're down by this much. He hasn't pitched the tent and said, let's warm up the bus and go.
No, you still go after it. It's, you know, it's a lot of pride out there, the minutes that you get. And, you know, I got a lot of guys to play, so whatever minutes you get out there, you want to show that I can still hustle. Even though I don't get the basketball to shoot it, I can still hustle on defense.
Shot clock at 7. Mwamba a little strong on the 3, gets it back. Levi sets it up again. Levi so crafty, waits for KO to pick and roll. Bischoff with a nice tackle. Good move by Brown. Oh, has that rejected. Watts tries it again. KO comes over a little late.
Yeah, he got that off just in time. That much in the first half, but they're doing a much better job of getting in the passing lanes and, you know, trying to make it a little bit tougher for the Mavs to get shots off.
Be better on offense. That was the #1 key for the coaching staff coming into the game. And I think they've done it, especially sharing the basketball. Lazo Rojas inside, has it stripped away. Nice defensive play. Up ahead to Ballou. They're not letting him get any room, and Godfrey has to back it out. Shot clock inside of 10. Ballou, they switch. Young comes out on him. Godfrey lets it fly. Got it over the front of the rim.
I thought he shot that one from the back of his neck.
Boy, he did, didn't he?
Shot that ball was like high arch, Reggie Miller style.
Well, Godfrey, that's his 2nd three-pointer made of the ball game. I'll tell you, he is a shooter, and coach is telling us before the game that he is streaky. He can get hot quickly. Here comes Watts on the breakaway. Talbot to beat. Rojas sticks it up against the backboard. Possession arrow will belong to UTA. Good hustle by Talbot and Rojas.
That's a good steal, but good hustle defensively coming from behind, making that nice stop. The ball goes the other way.
Once again, no jump ball, so they do the possession arrow.
No jump ball?
I like jump balls.
Yes,
you
like
know,
it. Yeah.
I just think you just penalize a good defensive play. Inside, nice job leaning in is Young. He's got 6 points in the ball game. That stopped a 6-0 run by Howard Payne. Godfrey. Count the basket, it'll go to the line.
Got the shooter's roll on that one. Dribble penetration, put it high. Let it fall in.
Foul was on Talbot, his 3rd. Look at it again.
You see a crossover dribble right inside the paint there, put it up. As soon as you feel that body contact, you just want to shoot the ball, and hopefully that the whistle blows, and you hear the whistle, you put it up and go to the line.
Well, Jaron out of right here in Dallas, Texas, playing in front of some friends and family tonight. In fact, Right after halftime, he came out to warm up, saw a friend of his in the stands, went over and gave him a hug, and when he walked over, he shrugged his shoulder like it's just one of those nights.
Yeah.
But he's come out and had a nice second half. Hoiberg. That's going to be an offensive foul on Jack.
Yeah, he was trying to turn the corner a little bit too hard. And once he put his head down, like right here, crossover, defender on the backside there, just waited and stepped on the out-of-bounds line and also took the charge.
Nice job by Tyrell Thompson, the senior out of Houston, getting a little playing time tonight. Just losing the handle. Talbot comes up with a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Almost a 4-on-2. Nice job, Godfrey coming over to swat it away.
Yeah, transition like that, you want to make sure that once you get a steal, you want a quick reverse pass. That way you can dump it down inside to your post player.
Miles Kaler's checked back into the lineup now for Howard Payne. Talbot. And a whistle and a foul, and that's going to be called on Godfrey.
Foul number 11, Jared Godfrey, his second and team second.
That's his second personal foul. Oh, nice pass. Hoiberg inside gets the 2. Jack's got 5 in the ball game.
Now, he got the first shot blocked. The second time, he just stayed in the same area that he shot the ball from and came right to him and said, hey, I can get an easy one this way.
Boy, Talbot almost had the steal on that. Kaler out of Athens, Texas gives it up. Shot on the way. Knocked down by Tyrell Thompson.
And that's the ball, the style that, Howard Payne plays. They move the ball around fast, quick, take the mid-range shots, but they also take a lot of threes. And they seem to be more comfortable with themselves right now.
Well, Thompson, this is his first game he has played in this season for Howard Payne. Done a nice job. Rojas, unselfish pass. They have it swatted away. Wilson couldn't control it. Talbot had the steal and lost it.
I think they want us to play now, Ron.
That opening half, they're 5 of 12 here in the second. And for the second half in a row, UT Arlington shooting over 50%. And another rejection, UTA the other way. 20 assists in the ball game. Levi has been outstanding. He's got 7 of those 20. Also has got a steal. Levi thought about it, gives it up. Alame has it poked away. Nice defensive play by Godfrey. He's done a nice job in the second half. And Godfrey now with 13 in the ball game.
Yeah, Godfrey is showing some leadership here for scoring and on the defensive end getting the steal, but he's doing a great job, with defensive pressure.
Godfrey only 2 points in the opening 20 minutes of play. UTA answers on the other end.
Right now, UTA is like an oil machine. They can cut, pass, get post-ups. Everything's falling in for them.
You always want to have a victory in your pocket when you head to a break. Albeit only a couple of day break, still, you want to feel good about yourself. Very difficult non-conference schedule. Watts battles inside. Bischoff had it, lost it. Levi lost it.
That was called a Euro pass.
Yeah, that was, wasn't it? That was definitely a Euro pass. UTA coach is yelling, get over, get over. Godfrey shot off the mark. KO the rebound.
Foul on number 20, Nicholas Alame, his second.
Nick Alame, though, called for the foul on that.
Yeah, they got him on the clamp the arm so you can't get the rebound right in front of the ref at the baseline.
Out front to Godfrey. Ballou. Ballou to Thompson. Thompson, tough pull. It has it rejected by KO. His second block of the ball game. Watts, no. KO the rebound.
You know, we talk about stick hand up on defense, and I don't know what KO, what you would call that, Ron, but, you know, that's a closeout with a long hand up.
15% of opponents' field goal attempts have been blocked by UTA. That's 23rd best in the NCAA. That's impressive.
Very.
KO now 16 blocks away from overtaking Johnny Hamilton for most blocks in a career. I tell you, Godfrey's putting on a show here in the second half.
Yeah, that was a nice move. He put some little bit of sauce in that move.
Dayton High School holds their record for most points in the season. Howard Payne's got it. Malachi Gillum checks into the lineup, another freshman out of Amarillo, Texas. Take a look at that last move by Godfrey.
Yeah, the last move there, he kind of in and out, a little kind of Euro step to the side, and Levi was trying to guess to take the charge, but that was a good offensive play.
Inside of 8:45 left to play. Kick back out front. Kaler knocks down the three.
He can do that now. You know, if you give him a little inch there, he can shoot him from the outside. He hasn't had many of those today.
The last couple of games, he was 8 of 12 shooting the basketball. Kaler now, that's his first field goal tonight.
The hardest shot to make is a catch and shoot type of shot. You got to be shot ready, have your hands ready. And, you know, most players like to take a dribble to get a little rhythm, but that's a tough shot to really catch and shoot and put it in.
Nicholas Salame knocks down the jumper. Nick now with a dozen in the ball game. And the turnover.
I think both teams right now starting to look at the scoreboard and say, okay now.
Yeah.
You know, let's kind of settle down each way and let's get out of here injury free.
That's probably what everybody wants to do right now, because once again, Howard Payne's already in the middle of their conference schedule.
When you have a big lead like this, you, as a player, you feel you have a little freedom to kind of experiment sometimes, but you can't experiment with turnovers.
Looking down low, trying to find Young. That's going to be a travel. 12th turnover after a pretty clean first half for UTA. The handoff, Gillum. They're high on that young man, Ballou. Good defense again on him. Thompson, nice pass, Watts. Rojas puts up the hands. And it'll be Howard Payne's basketball.
Yeah, UTA just got to settle down here. And, you know, they're trying to rush a little bit, and transition-wise, defensive-wise, they just need to keep switching like they're doing. They're playing, you know, working on their switching game right now.
And again, that was the plan of Coach Greg Young, playing against his alma mater. Work on combinations and start to tweak, because coming up, you know, near the first of the year on December 30th, South Alabama comes to town, first conference game.
Yeah, you know, you start to tweak a lot of things. You look for the combinations that are getting the work done, and you know, the rotation is gonna shorten up real soon too.
I tell you, we talk about Miles Kaler, over 2,000 points scored at Athens High School. Now we see why. He's been in double figures twice this season with 14 each time. And the three buried. Rojas had his first career three-pointer in the first half. That is his second. He was 0 for 3 from 3 coming into this game. Nice defense by the Mavs. Hoiberg comes out of the pack with it. Talbot plants the feet, lets it fly. Bingo!
Good pass. Way to set your feet, let the defense fly by, and put it through.
Talbot, all 3 of his field goals made have been from beyond the arc. Helzer again, this time Rojas comes up with the rebound. Mavs on a 6-0 run. Young wanted it. A little bit too late. Ballou, good job coming over and knocking it away.
Jacob Helzer in for the Yellow Jackets.
It's a good pass out here. You see in the replay, he's shooting the shot from outside. Rojas is doing a great job spotting up and shoot those. And if he can hit a lot of those, man, I'm telling you what, it's going to open up even more for the inside game.
Rojas, the graduate out of Brazil, started his career at Fresno State. Didn't play 13 games last season because of an injury. Hoiberg. Rojas inside, no. The follow goes down by Wilson.
Rojas was a little bit surprised with that pass.
Yeah.
He's like, well, yeah, get a shorthand and put this up there, but good thing he had a teammate to put it back in.
Wilson with a dozen, 3 off his career high, whistle and a foul, and Shamar commits the infraction.
Foul number 22, Shamar Wilson, his second, team's 5th.
At least he can crack a little bit of a smile. UTA on an 8-0 run over the last 111. That's our minutia stat of the night.
Okay. I like that, Ron.
Stats go out the window in something like this.
I like that word. I got to write that one down.
Yeah, really. Helzer in a little bit of a trouble, and he throws it away. Once again, UTA's record for fewest points given up in a game was 36. Next best was 40, and they did it a couple of times against Sam Houston, Grambling, and Sol Ross. Talbot knocks down the 2. He's got 11 in the ball game.
Talbot looked smooth on that last drive. Double pumped. Put in for a layup.
Oh, the windmill slam by Tez Young.
Young says, hey, KO, I got some hops too.
That was serious hops. From the outside, the long 3 by Hammonds won't go down. Talbot with 11 in the ball game. That's 2 off his career high. It's already a season high for him.
You know, a game like this, the big guys get down position with somebody in a mismatch. And we look here at this windmill here. Up the daisy. There we go. Put it down. But the big guys like to get the ball early in transition so they can take advantage of post-ups.
Well, I think he wanted that slam because he kind of missed one earlier in the game. So he thought, okay, I'm going to miss one. I'll make him forget with a little showboat.
Nah, we still going to put that one into the
oh, yeah.
You know, that's good.
that's it.
Yeah.
When you get stuffed by the rim.
Yeah. Yes. No.
That's something that guys don't let you forget.
Yeah.
Well, those of you that texted walk-ons for starters, you get a free starter. Over 70 points tonight for UTA. So head over to walk-ons and collect your wares. Talbot. Good hustle following his own shot. Rojas on top. Hoiberg launches. Makes the 3.
Like these 2 guards out there. They're making it happen. A lot of pressure. Looking for shots.
Well, no points versus Oklahoma for Jack Hoiberg. Only 3. Last 3 games he had only 2 points. Jack tonight's got 8. Now coming out of the pack with a basketball. Here comes Howard Payne inside. No. Talbot did a nice job, poked it away. 6 in double figures. That'll be the second time this season. Last time they did it was versus Mary Hardin Baylor. If they get to 7, that'll be the first time since 2007. And they're looking to get 100 points. That would be the 74th time in UTA history, second time this season, and we will be testing you on all of this coming up a little bit later.
All good signs, Ron, for us, the progress they've been doing, the work, the games they've been playing. Like I said, they're getting set and ready for March.
From the outside, nice job banging on the inside by Myart, the junior out of Austin, Texas. He's got some outstanding athletic ability, but the lead is still 50. Most of the starters on the bench. I guess all the starters now are on the bench for UTA, which is what Coach Young was hoping for. Good anniversary present to his wife. Little win. Goes home in a good mood tonight.
Yeah, a little swagger.
From the outside, the three is buried.
Now, Coach Young and his staff has done a great job, with keeping these young men together and putting in everything, making everything flow. And I thought tonight is really, defensively, has really come together well.
Tyler Poag with the three. Talbot on the drive, and he's got it. 13 points for Talbot in the ball game.
What had got him there on that layup is the dribble hesitation. Finishing with the left.
I tell you, Talbot could be a weapon. Talbot tying his career high that he had versus Dallas Christian back in December of 2020. And Shamar Wilson picks up his fourth personal foul. And at the line here is Harold Myart. Only scored 14 points total last season. Coming into this game, he had 43, much better year. His season high came against Southwest Texas, had 13 in that contest. Fans want 100 points. They're beginning to chant.
Oh, wow.
Remember they used to give out tacos when teams would hit 100?
Yeah.
I remember doing a Laker game. People could care less the score. They just wanted the free $1.75 taco.
Right.
It's like, really, kids?
Right.
Final 1:15. Wilson, no place to go. Outside, Tez, no. Comes up with it, thought he had it, lost it.
Great hustle, though. Missed the shot, got the rebound, coming to him. Just getting on the floor, just stay after it.
And again, players like Tez Young and Shamar Wilson, and you could even throw Brandon Talbot into that scenario. They're bucking for playing time.
Yeah, I mean, just energy, playing time, minutes, little things like that will get you more playing time in minutes.
Has a nice rebound by Young, just took it away from the offense. Romanelli back in the game. Oh, spin move, and the bench was going crazy.
Well, I think Romanelli did the spin move. He said, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm trapped, so I better try to put it up and get a foul. There it is
Tony.
here. Spin move. Uh-oh.
And Antonio Romanelli gets his first free throw attempts. He's played in 3 games, including tonight. Had only taken 2 field goal attempts prior to tonight. But I go to the practices. This young man works his fanny off in practice.
Works very hard, Ron.
Played in 3 games last season for the Mavs. Those players are special individuals. Nice job defensively, Talbot. Taken away by Wilson. Final 30 seconds upcoming. So the Mavs probably will not get 100 points. Romanelli on the drive, no. But the putback goes down for Wilson. He's got 14 tonight. On the follow, nice job by Longino. That's going to do it. So UTA ends a brutal non-conference schedule with a win. They go to 4-7 on the season.